Good afternoon, Cochrane. I am Samantha from urbancasual.ca, Cochrane's event website, and I'm here to talk about all the fun that we have coming up this weekend in Cochrane, plus what you need to know to get in on upcoming fun in Cochrane over the next few weeks. If you're here watching today from Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, hit us with a thumbs up. Let me know that you're there watching, and I will start with all of this weekend's events in just a moment. All right, it looks like the live streams are going. So, hello everyone. How this works is I'm going to give you a highlight of the events this weekend, and you're going to go to urbancasual.ca to see the complete list of what's going on. Because if I told you everything that was going on, we would be here all day. So, keep that in mind. If you have any questions about the events that I'm going to talk about, feel free to drop that in the comments and I'll come back to them at the end of the show and hopefully give you an answer. All right. So, one of the first things I want to talk about before we get into this weekend's events is obviously a lot of us have kids off school right now with the teacher strike. So there is a Cochrane business that's going to help you out with some things to do. I'm just going to pull up their information here. This is your Cochrane Lanes. Now, they do have an event coming up next weekend. It's their 9th annual Halloween tournament. So if you're looking to play some 5-pin bowling, there is a fun tournament that's happening next weekend that you'll want to go sign up for. But also, if you've got some kids that are home from school with this teacher strike, they will be running their Kids Bowl free program that they run during the summer. They are going to continue running it while the teachers are on strike. Now, it will be happening on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. So that's 2 games per child per day. You'll need to pay for your shoe rental, which is $4. And that they are asking that you call to reserve a lane just because it could be busy. But that is an offering for anybody who is looking for some things to fill your day. This event happens this weekend. You can still grab tickets to it, and you'll want to do it soon because the restaurants will need to know how many people to expect. But the Taste of Cochrane is this Saturday from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. There's a really great list of things, so you can go to Found and taste their fall menu. My Greek Plate is on there, the candy store, lots of fun places. But you're basically going to run around town and go try all of the fun things to eat in Cochrane. Now, there is some new stops along the way this year. So if you've been playing the Taste of Cochrane game for the last few years, there's going to be some new places to go. But definitely pop over to our website to get the link to go grab tickets for that event coming up this weekend. All right, now this event happens all week next week and it finishes off the week with a big finale and an awards show. But we have the Cochrane Small Business Week next week with the theme Rising Tides Raise All Ships. So this runs from October 20th until the 24th. Most of the events will be taking place at the station in Cochrane. Full details are up on our website, but if you want the up to the minute details, you're going to head to the cochranechamber.ca because if there's any changes in the events, they will go live there first. That's also where you're going to go to register. Now, Cochrane Small Business Week is free all week for anybody who would like to attend. They are asking that you register ahead of time so that they know how many people to expect in each session. And you will notice that some sessions do have a cost, but the cost isn't for the session itself. It's for maybe some food that's accompanying it, like lunch. Right? So go get in on all that opportunities. Full details are up on Urban Casual. If you just click that Cochrane Small Business graphic along the top header, and that'll take you to most of the details. And then if you want to register, you're going to pop over to the Cochrane Chamber page. But like I was saying, it ends off the week with a finale of the Business Excellence Awards. I believe today is the last day to get a ticket, so you'll want to jump on that quickly if you want to attend that Business Awards. Should be a fun week in Cochrane. All right, now this I will bring up because we are getting close. We are 2 weeks away from the big event. Halloween. Get your Cochrane Halloween events up on our calendar. Go submit them using our form on our website, and we will get them added to this feature for you so that everybody in Cochrane can find out what to do for Halloween. Now, this also features some neighborhood decoration contest as other things leading up to Halloween. So definitely check in sooner than later because there are events over the next few weeks. Now, this one pertains to the fall and Christmas markets or holiday markets. We also have a feature like this up on our website. So if you're having a fall market or a holiday market, make sure to use that submit an event form to get that details up on our website so that we can add you to the feature. And then you can find all the markets in one easy place. But those features are ready for you to use or to submit your events to. Now, 2 more things I will touch on before we take a quick break. I have the Giving Trees program for 2025 coming out. I will be reaching out to all my trees from 2024 and organizing that this week. So if you were last year participant, look forward to hearing from me. And if you really, really want to participate this year in our Giving Tree 2025 program, reach out to me and I will pop you some details and we can have a chat about that. All right, so that is the Giving Trees of Cochrane. I believe this is our 11th year of doing that. So we look forward to helping the Cochrane Activettes with their Share Your Christmas campaign through our Giving Trees of Cochrane. Also, one thing to note, the gift guide, last year, a huge successful gift guide on Urban Casual. We will be running another one for 2025, and I will be reaching out to everybody early next week with the different page designs and how you can participate. So watch for the details about that on urbancasual.ca so you don't miss out. All right, one thing before we go to a quick break, we have our photo contest. I'm just about to go count up who is the winner for our August submissions. Was it August or September? September submissions. So I think that's what we're going. And we will have the October finalists up very, very soon. All right, we're going to hop into a quick break before we get to this weekend's events, and we'll be back in just a moment. All right, now that was, of course, our dine-in wing night special for all of the Cochrane locations that are having a wing night. Let us know what kind of wings are your favorite in the comments if you feel so inclined. But definitely pop into urbancasual.ca to check out that feature, especially if you're looking for some wings. And if we're missing someone, let us know because there's new events new restaurants happening every day. So yeah, definitely let us know what those are. All right, now how this works is I'm going to give you a rundown on a few events that you're going to want to look for this weekend because the calendar is packed full of fun things to do. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them into the comments and I will round back to them at the end and hopefully give you an answer. If not, pop into urbancasual.ca for the full schedule of events coming up this weekend. And without further ado, I'm going to let you know a few things that we've got starting with today, Thursday, October 16th. I would like to remind everyone that you can do some advanced voting. All right, let's just pull up our advanced voting graphic here. We've got some advanced voting still happening today at the Ranch House until 8 p.m. We also have another day on Saturday as well for some advanced voting, with the actual voting day on October 20th. But there are two more events that you can get in on to meet some candidates or ask them some questions. We have an event this evening called Pints in Politics with Marnie Fedeko. It'll be happening at the Lionhead Pub in Sunset Ridge. That is happening this evening. And tomorrow, there is a live stream happening on Facebook with Tara McFadden, a bit of trail talk with Tara. So if you have any questions, they are encouraging you to show up tonight to the one event or to pop in tomorrow and send your question ahead of time for Tara to answer on Friday evening. But definitely pop in for the advanced voting. Today it is at the Cochrane Ranch House, and on Saturday it will be at the SLS Center with the official voting day on Monday. But we'll have more about that as we get through our weekend. All right, now for Friday, October 17th. Two things to note. We've got that weekly Legion barbecue on the calendar. Great feed on Friday nights and a great way to support your Legion, but definitely keep them in mind. Now that runs from 4:30 until 7 p.m. and it usually follows with some awesome entertainment. And at 7 p.m. we have that Tara McFadden online event. Don't forget about that. Now, heading into Saturday, it is a rather big day on the schedule. So I'm just going to pull up what we're looking at here for Saturday, October 18th in Cochrane. All right, this Saturday is the third Saturday of the month. So, of course, that means we have the Silent Book Club happening at Found Books and Shop from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. We also have 50% off everything sale. Pretty exciting, happening at Home Treasures. Now, if you're new to Cochrane, Home Treasures is a gently used store where we can make purchases and they donate all the money back to organizations in Cochrane. So a great place to shop, especially if you're looking for something that could easily have been reused. So definitely pop into Home Treasures this Saturday to score 50% off. We have an advanced voting day on Saturday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the SLS Center. Bring your ID that says your Cochrane address. We also have the Self-Love Renovation Wellness Expo happening at the Cochrane Ranch House from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. This is a 2-day event and will happen both Saturday and Sunday. So you have a second opportunity to get in on this if you miss it on Saturday. Taste of Cochrane, like we talked about at the beginning, will be running from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. We have live music at the Rocky View Tap Room starting at 6 p.m. with Jamie Alanach, and that is a free event. 7 p.m. Kicks off open mic night at Found Books and Shop, as well as at 7 p.m. we have Oscar Lopez at the Texas Gate. Now, he is a Juno Award winner, but the thing to note is that there is a limited amount of tickets for this show, so you'll want to grab those quickly if you want to go see that show on Saturday night. Now, for Sunday, October 19th, we've got some jams and a few other things. So we've got that SLR Wellness Expo on day 2 running from 12 p.m. until 4. The weekly jams, this week we have 3 on the go because the Sunday jam is back. It is a bi-weekly event, but you can kick off some jamming with Jamie Alanach at the Texas Gate for an acoustic jam from 1 p.m. until 4 p.m. You can hit up the Legion at 1 p.m. with the jamming starting at 2. Everything runs until about 5 on Sunday for their jam. Alan Christie hosts over at the venue from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. for their evening jam. And if jams aren't your thing, this weekend, the Rocky View Brewing Tap Room will also be featuring their puzzle race on Sunday. Now, you'll want to sign up for this one in teams of 2 to 4 players. reach out to them soon because this event does sell out and it is a lot of fun, but that starts up at 6 or 4 p.m. Sorry. All right. So that is our weekend in Cochrane. Now, I will just mention that Monday, October 20th, is not only the start of that small business week, but it is also election day in Cochrane. So if you want more details about your Cochrane candidates for mayor, council, and there is a great website that you can use called votecochrane.com. Has all their links in there, answers to some questions. It's a really great tool. So definitely go research those candidates using that website. Voting will run 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. on that day. And there are 5 school locations. You'll also find them on Vote Cochrane, just in case you're looking for them. But voting day is on Monday. So mark that in your calendar. If you're working that day, everybody should have an opportunity to get out and vote. So make sure you take yours if you haven't hit those advanced voting days yet. All right, now a few things to go over that were just from the top of the show. We've got the Taste of Cochrane running this weekend, so go grab the details about the tickets and go run around Cochrane on Saturday afternoon with me, eating all of the fun things. Small Business Week is all week in Cochrane next week, and it is free, so go sign up for the different learning opportunities and networking opportunities that will be happening next week, completely free. So go sign up for them. Halloween events, get them in so we can put them in our feature because we don't want to forget yours. We want Cochrane to go out and have fun this Halloween. It's a Friday night. So make sure you check in and fill out our submit an event form on our website so that we can add you to the Halloween events. Also, those fall markets or holiday Christmas markets, get them into us as well by filling out that submit an event form, and we will add them into our calendar. And two more things before we conclude for today's show. If you were part of our Giving Trees program last year, look forward to me reaching out to you this week, and we'll get the trees sorted for this year's locations, as well as our 2025 gift guide is going to launch. So I will be hitting everybody up with information about that on our website, first of all, and by email for anybody who participated last year. So watch for the details about that gift guide coming up early next week. That is it, everyone. I'm just going to check the live streams and see if we have any questions. Looks like we are good for questions. I hope everyone gets out and enjoys the Cochrane weather this weekend. There's plenty of fun things on the calendar to do. So make sure you check into urbancasual.ca for the full details, because I guarantee I didn't tell you all the events that are going on, and it's possible I even forgot about some of those fun details. So head over to the website, fill out that submit an event form. If you're having a Cochrane event in the month of October, we want to hear about it so we can help get people to your event. And we will be back next Thursday at noon with more about your Cochrane events. Have a great day, Cochrane. We'll see you around town.